Let's go to the National Democratic Congress because its leadership has criticized the former Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osei-Mensah for neglecting both the presidential villa and his official residential area during his 8-term tenure. Now, the presidential villa, constructed in 2004 to host visiting presidents in the Ashanti region, has fallen into severe disrepair. The facility is now overrun with weeds and infested with reptiles, reflecting years of abandonment. The NDC has vowed to launch an investigation into the issue, pledging to hold those responsible for maintaining state facilities accountable. Let's now go live to the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council, where our Bureau Chief for the Middle Belt, Hafiz Tijani, is joining us live. Hafiz, if you can hear me, welcome to Channel One Newsroom.
Thank you very much.
What more can you tell us about these facilities?
Okay, so this is the situation here at the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council, where you have state facilities, including the presidential villa, like you mentioned, which was constructed by the then President Kufuor in 2004. So the presidential villa is behind me. We don't have access to the building itself, to the inner perimeter of the building itself. But you see the outside, you don't find any thing looking so bad, but we don't know of the inside. But there's no electricity here. This place is so dark, and you see overgrown weeds here. This place was, some people came to weed it. The National Democratic Congress leadership asked that they should come and weed so that they can have access to assess the situation or the state of these facilities here. And this was done on Friday. They came to inspect and also tour the place to see whatever was in. But from the presidential villa, I'll take you round to some of the facilities. You know, after President Kufuor built the presidential villa, President Mills also came in during his administration to put up other facilities to serve a similar function. So the president, a sitting president who is traveling with his entourage and also the security detail, will have places to lodge during their visits. And this is the building, one of the buildings that has been constructed or put up by then President Mills during his administration. And you can see the anthill that has been formed, telling you about the neglect. So you see the louvers here, everything have been removed, or everything has been removed here. You see the furniture inside the building. They are worn out. You see all the dining tables, the electricity fittings that has been done, all of that are down, the curtains, the louvers are removed. We're told that some people came to remove the frames, and you could see some shards of glass on the floor and peeling off walls, the paintings on the walls of this building. One of the security guys here was just explaining to me that sometime last 2 weeks, some people came here to remove all the louver frames, and then they succeeded in taking them away. And they had to come in and invite some of the officials of NADMO, the workers of the NADMO, who have their office right here at the Coordinating Council, to at least chase them away. And the air conditioners that were also mounted here at this building, all of that have been removed. And the frames here, you see the camera showing everything that has been dismantled here from the building. And from this side, this is a two-story. And you have the master bedroom, the main hall, a kitchen. You have a living room also inside. And this was meant to serve as lodging areas for the president, the sitting president, his security detail, and other advanced team members of the president, the traveling president. And you can see the wheels that are just all over here at the building. And this other building also, the frames have all been removed, and getting inside is, the access is just there, and the shards of the glasses that are on the floor, because we're told people came to remove the louvers and the frames, and they had to leave this place so scattered. The tiles, walking on the tiles, you could see that everything also have been damaged. The inside of this building we are seeing, so this is the down floor of this building, and you have bedrooms, you have a master bedroom, a hall, you have kitchen, you have bathrooms here, where they, and see the glasses here, down on the floor here.
Okay, Hafiz, if you can hear me, is this
yes,
to say that all this while all these facilities, there was no form of security to guard these facilities? Because some of the videos you're showing us, it appears people deliberately went in there to take stuff.
Well, so when you're coming from the main entrance into this building, you have sometimes police officers on duty who guard this place. But there was an incident where we had the fence wall, or the fence of this building, at, which is at the opposite side, going down. So people took advantage of that area to enter through the broken fence into this building. And at that time, because no one stayed here for this period, people had the opportunity or the access to come in here to loot some of these property here. And that is why the National Democratic Congress leadership is raising this concern here. And you can see the electricity connection that has been done here. All of that has been tampered with, and other installations here that have also been removed. Talk of the air conditioners and other essential gadgets and equipment here. So I'm taking you to the outside. We're told that even part of the plan, there was a vehicle that would have been transporting other people who were traveling with the president in terms of errands. And these are cement, all of them caked. And here, it has been here for so long, and it is caked very hard, is so hard. And that vehicle,
while you are taking us to that vehicle, has there been any communication from the former Ashanti regional minister on why these facilities were abandoned for the past 8 years, or any authority in known of this situation?
Well, we have tried reaching the Ashanti regional minister Friday since we came here, but we've not been able to reach him. Efforts have not been so successful reaching him, but we're still trying to get his side of this story.
Right. Okay.
So this is the vehicle, and we are told the engine has been removed. The essential parts of this vehicle have also gone off, and this vehicle has been parked here for more than 5 years, we are told, and the damage on this vehicle is so visible, and this is beyond repairs.
Okay. I know that the NDC has raised questions over what we're seeing. What have they been telling you? Are they there with you?
Well, so I'm here with the operations in charge of the Ashanti Regional Secretariat of the National Democratic Congress, Ivan Bilson Yabwa. You are welcome to Channel One Newsroom.
Thank you very much, my brother.
So you came here with other regional executives. What did you find?
Well, about 3 days ago, myself, the regional chairman, the regional secretary, we were all here to do the assessment ourselves. The sheer neglect of state property, I mean, it's just something you can't imagine. This is a facility that is supposed to be housing the regional minister for 8 solid years. You see how it's been neglected. Even here, I think at least this has been the second time. So you have a fair idea of what transpired over here. Well, my regional secretary, Dr. Frank Amwakohini, hinted that there's going to be investigation into why the facility has been neglected for all these years. We don't understand. This is taxpayers' money. And every day we are running after the IMF for loans and other, multinational organizations. Why do we have to be wasting resources like this? So he has served a notice, and I trust him. We're going to carry out and make sure that whoever is, responsible for this mess would have to pay for it.
But what will the NDC do beyond this investigation?
Well, as you've seen, we've started before the executives were here on Friday. Some youths of the NDC were mobilized to clear this place to be able to assess here. The youth wing has served notice of a communal labor to be organized here within the week. This is a state property. We are going to make sure it's been handed over to us. Irrespective of the states that we have inherited it, we are going to make sure it is going to put into proper use again. RCC, that is the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council, the residency, will come live again.
But have you spoken to the coordinating director, the estate manager, or people responsible for the management and maintenance of this facility, or maybe the outgone regional minister? Have you spoken to them to know why this has happened?
Well, the minister will not, the ex-minister will not avail, the former regional minister himself will not avail himself for any, form of interview. But then we've been gathering intelligence. They have not been operating from here. We will be launching an investigation into it, where they have been operating from as a regional minister. The state is supposed to, handle your accommodation and your security. Whether extra money or state money has been, used elsewhere to house the minister or not, we are yet to get to that. We don't want to, speculate. We have to get into the specifics. So, like I said, my regional secretary, Dr. Frank Amwakohini, has earlier announced that we're going to carry out investigation into some of these things. So, we are waiting for the regional executives to meet entirely and take a final decision on that.
Let's look at the cost involved, looking at the damage. Is it going to cost the NDC to renovate this facility, and will that be a hindrance?
Well, I can't really tell the exact cost that is going to be involved in, fixing this place back. But I trust if we are able to do it, it will be on to the benefit of all of us. It will save us a lot from, housing our ministers, our president in hotels, expensive, and, So it's important we reshape it and make sure that it gets back to use properly.
Are we likely to see that happening before the appointment of a new regional minister?
I can't assure you, but for clearing of the environment to make it more, at least for people who wants to access this place to get access, is going to happen within the next couple of days. Okay. Yes.
Thank you very much. So that's Ivan Bilson Yabua. He's in charge of operations at the Ashanti Regional NDC Secretariat, and this is the state of the facility here. And there's another building here that is supposed to house the Ashanti Regional Minister, and we don't have access to inside of that building except for these two facilities.
Right.
And the presidential villa also, that is also standing.
All right, thank you so very much, Hafiz Tijani, Middle Belt Bureau Chief, for that comprehensive report. Like he said, that place will be cleared, so we'll come back to you when it's cleared to see how things pan out there. But thank you so much.